have a makeup tutorial for you guys. It's a really simple, easy look, and I'm using all drugstore makeup. I feel like this look is great for daytime or nighttime. This green eyeliner is so beautiful, very simple but glam. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. I'm going to start off by priming my skin for foundation. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This stuff is amazing, and you don't need a lot. I'm just going to take one pump. I like to rub it together on my fingers, and then I'm just going to start putting this all over. Focusing on the center of my face makes my base look better, and it makes my foundation wear all day. I like to let that dry down for a couple minutes. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations of all time, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, and I am in the shade 410. Give it a good shake. And then I'm just going to take some to the back of my hand. I'm just going to dot this all over, keeping it in the center of my face, and then I'll drag out onto perimeters. And I'm using the Morphe, I don't know what brush this is, but it's like a flat top brush. And I'm just going to start buffing this in. This foundation is full coverage, and it's long wearing. And I like to kind of bounce it. I don't like to do too much rubbing. Like on my forehead, I'll kind of rub it into the hairline. But for the most part, I'm just using a stippling motion. I find that I get the best coverage that way. I'm going with a little more. It's also buildable. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C3. I'm gonna go right here, here, here. And then I'm gonna blend that out, taking a small concealer brush. The brushes aren't drugstore. I don't have a lot of drugstore brushes. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna start blending that. And again, this is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. It's full coverage and long lasting, and that's all I want. And again, I like to use patting motions. And for around my mouth, I'm gonna use my foundation brush. Next, I'm going to bring some color back into my face. I have been loving the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. It is such a great drugstore product. And I actually picked this up because someone said it was a dupe for the Chanel bronzer, which I've never used, but I've heard people compare it to that. So this is only $8. So I'm just gonna dip right into the product. I'm gonna go here. I'm always playing around with my contour bronzing, and this blends so nice. I'm gonna take it to bring it down a little. I hate when those little hairs get stuck in the product. And then I'm also going to contour my forehead. My cat is playing with the blinds. Her being so batty. And I like to push it into the hairline. I really didn't want to do my hair today. And then I'm going to contour my nose. I like using a slanted eyeshadow brush to contour my nose. And I'm just going to go under here and then up on the sides and just tapping. Bring it up into the brow area, whatever's left. And I don't want to disturb my foundation, so I like to use tapping motions. And then across my nose here. Again, one of my favorite drugstore products. This is the Flower Blush in Hibiscus. I'm just gonna lightly tap that. It has a little bit of a glow, which I love. And that's a blush I've actually hit pan on a few times. It's so beautiful. Next, I'm going to powder my face. I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Clean Fresh powder. I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics. It's like a big dome face brush. This is the Doja Cat collection. I love that brush set. I use it all the time. It's so nice. And they're so pretty. They're so extra. I'm gonna take this under my eyes. My forehead. And this is a pretty matte powder. And this powder has a little bit of coverage. And for my highlight, I'm going to be using ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek. I don't know the name of this because it rubbed off. I'll put it somewhere on screen. It is so beautiful. And I'm just gonna pick this up with a brush. Sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I like to use a brush. It's so beautiful. And I don't want to disturb my base, so I'm just tapping. So freaking pretty. Then I'm just gonna gently tap the tip of my nose. My lips have been so dry lately. If you guys have a lip balm or some type of lip product that you recommend, please let me know in the comment section because your girl needs some help. Now for brows, I'm going to use my favorite brow pencil of all time, and that is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And I'm just gonna start by brushing the brow hairs up. I really need to pluck or shave my brows. I'm just gonna lightly follow my natural shape. It's really hard for me to talk and do my brows, so enjoy the music. I'm gonna speed this up. Now to set my brows in place, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Brow Lift. This is something that I recently picked up and I have really been enjoying it. And I'm just gonna pick up very little. A little goes a long way with a spoolie. I like to bend my spoolie just because it's easier to get to the brow. And I'm just gonna push that through. Shape them a bit more. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow and I'll be right back. Next, I'm going to prep my eyes. I'm not really doing eyeshadow. I'm just gonna kind of contour my lids, but I have really oily lids, so I need to combat that And I'm gonna do that by taking the ColourPop Party Proof Eye Primer. Sometimes I can get away with just concealer and powder, but today is not the day. I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. And that is a good dupe for the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Just gonna pat that all over. And then I'm gonna set that with powder. So like I said, I'm not going to be doing an eyeshadow look because the green eyeliner really is the star of the show here. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of sculpting my eye, and I'm gonna take the ColourPop That's Taupe eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking a crease brush and looking down into my mirror so I can find my crease. Just pop that, and I'm gonna kind of drag it out towards the end of my brow. So in the crease and just above it. And you basically just want to use windshield wiper motions. Time for the eyeliner. I'm gonna take Revlon Colorstay in the shade Jade, and I'm just gonna start lining my eye. And then I'm gonna start flicking it out. And I'm gonna pick up some of the color on an angled eyeliner brush so I can really sharpen that wing. I'm gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. And these Colorstay eyeliners from Revlon are a great dupe for the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencils. The color payoff, the longevity, the formula is so similar. So if you've been wanting to try fun color eyeliners, I highly recommend the Colorstay from Revlon. Next, I'm going to do my mascara. This is one of my favorite all-time mascaras. Like, this beats high-end mascaras for me. All the mascaras. It is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I like to apply my mascara by holding my mirror down below my chin and looking into it. I just find that it's a cleaner application and it just works. I had coffee, so I am so freaking shaky right now. I hate that for me. Now we're gonna do the lips. I'm going to take NYX Mauve lip liner. This is similar to MAC Soar. This is a little bit more mauvier than MAC Soar. So I'm just gonna line my lips. And for lipstick, this is one of my favorite drugstore lipsticks. It's the L'Oreal Fairest Nude. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's makeup tutorial. And please don't feel like you have to go out and buy new makeup. You can definitely recreate this look with the products that you have. And if you don't have a green eyeliner, you can always use green eyeshadow. Use some makeup setting spray, spray your brush, pick up the green eyeshadow and use that for eyeliner. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much, shows me that you care. And I will see you guys in the next video.